A typical African parent cannot do without spanking a child.
Look at my face, like I could have killed a lot of people.
In fact, we live by this notion. In fact, it's a scripture that it is a great thing, is ideal to spare the rod and spoil the child. In fact, we quote the scripture more than the pastors. I'm telling you that out of an outburst of emotion, some parents will spank their child. Once, it could be because they are frustrated. It could be because the child is distorting their peace. There is no peace at home, and you feel the best thing to do is to spank that child. Trust me, spanking a child, to me, I do not feel it's ideal. It's the best thing. Disciplinary approach any parent, whether African parent or even the Western world, should employ. Because what happens if the child grows to a certain age, assuming you will spanking this child from age 1 to 10, and at some point this child is adulting, let's say at 15, so what disciplinary approach or measure will you apply? Because at that point the child has grown like that level, he or she might want to rebel or even treat you with contempt. He feels he's unloved. He feels that he does not have a place in this family. So the way you're spanking the child, I want to shock you that at that stage where this child is, I am telling you, it will come to a point where he or she is going to rebel. He's going to treat you with contempt and you will not like it. But at that point, you think the sparing the rod and spoiling the child is the best disciplinary measure. Why not think of adopting a disciplinary measure that is sustainable and effective both for your well-being, mental health, and overall health? So I want to charge you today that the spanking that you're talking about, or you feel is the best disciplinary approach to raising those kids, I can shock you that one day that child you're spanking may want to retaliate, and in the other way around, you are promoting violence at home. I recall what happens to me some days back. I have a little child of 2 years and about 3 weeks, and I can tell you what this boy is capable of. He knows everything in and out, and I'm telling you, when he commits an offense and you try to make an attempt of spanking him, and what happened at that point, this little boy, I'm telling you, tries to retaliate. He tries to spank you the same way he's spanking, and I realized that he becomes even more aggressive at that point. So at some point I decided to pause and stop and say, is this the best method? Because when this is done, it becomes aggressive. He sees himself to being unloved. He feels ashamed. He feels frustrated. And I think we can do better in this parenting. I guess in my next video, I'm going to share with us some disciplinary approach. Some approach we can use or can employ in raising these kids. Not just sparing the rod and spoiling the child. Remember, the rod is not the log of wood that is in your hand. You are frustrated, you are angry, and you want to treat that child with contempt. You want to discipline that child. No, it's not that way. So, as you go about your parenting role or duties, ensure you do your very best and also leave the rest to God. I believe that you've gotten one or two things that I've said, and I hope to see you in my next content, my next video. And do well to love and follow the Billionaire Mom on this piece, and you can follow me on my YouTube channel, Parent Have our TV, where I put up content every day I mean, and I talk about everything parenting. So we'll be having some guests to speak to us and also to educate us on some matters regarding parenting. So I hope you've enjoyed this session this morning. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.